And under this blanket, they found another dead soldier tied up in the blanket. And then the fourth one was a black Wasichu. So, just so you know, I mean, this is a black-white enterprise. So, oh, well, they were using blacks for this enterprise. Well, they were using the whites too. A soldier is someone who is used. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. You're a soldier, and you're doing it. I mean, the soldier is used, isn't he? I mean, you can't say, oh, you know, whatever you want to call the gringos or whatever are using the black soldiers. Well, they're using the white soldiers too. I mean, when guys get killed in battle, they're all being get killed, and they're all getting, you know, in the army for the same pay, more or less, I think. And in this instance, that's what a soldier is. So I don't think that's a fair comment. You know, you're taking part. You're taking part. You know, everyone's taking part, no matter what color you are. And so we're all part of it. And everyone, you know, this is the legacy we have. The rubbing out of long hair, 80. Again, long hair is Custer. This is a really great chapter. This gives you the whole perspective of the battle here. He remembers his vision. Everyone painted themselves red. I think they made him stay home, take care for a while of the family. Watch the horses on page 82. They even went swimming, and while they were doing this, the chargers are coming, the crier of the Oglala, the main Sioux tribe, yelled out. Then everyone went running to catch his horse, and we were lucky to have ours right there. My older brother was sorrel, and he rode away fast toward the Hunkpapas, another tribe. I had a buckskin. I had my 6-shooter too. And I could see big dust rising. So here's his battle. This is right in the middle of the battle here. Take courage, don't be a woman. Help us or we're out of breath. I think that was Gaul when he stopped the Hunkpapas from running away. And then the cry went up. It's sort of like the Iliad, if you read it by Homer, when Achilles comes on the battlefield. Crazy horse is coming! Crazy horse is coming! And so they soldiers were running upstream, and we were all mixed there in the twilight. It didn't see much. Once I saw Lakota charge at a soldier who stayed behind and fought. He was a brave man. The Lakota took the soldier's horse by the bridle, but the soldier killed him with a 6-shooter. Soon the soldiers were all crowded into the river, many of the Lakotas too. And I was in the water a while. Men and horses were all mixed up and fighting in the water, and it was like hell, falling in the river. And then they were out of the river, and people were stripping dead soldiers and putting the clothes on themselves. And there was a soldier on the ground, and he was still kicking. A Lakota rode up and said, "Boy, get off, scalp him." And I got off and started to do it, and he had short hair, and my knife was not sharp, and he ground his teeth, and I shot him in the forehead and got his scalp. Tough stuff, huh? Many of our warriors were following the soldiers up the hill on the other side of the river. Everybody else was turning down the stream. I thought I should show my mother my scalp, so I rode over toward the hill where there was a crowd of women and children. Well, it goes on like that. You can read this yourself. I just wanted to try to make you, to get you into it. I hope that helps get you into it. Does that help? It makes it a little more interesting, huh? So you know what's in here, and you can find out that it's not just pile of rubbish or something like that. Part of the way up, we met another Lakota. He was on his foot, and he was bleeding and dizzy. He would get up, and he would fall down again. So we really have a tremendous picture here of the battle, I think. Different groups, different Indian witnesses. The women, the soldiers were all rubbed out there. The women swarmed up the hill, began stripping the soldiers. They were yelling and laughing and singing. I saw something funny. Two fat old women, I guess this is page 95 or something, 94. Were stripping a soldier who was wounded and playing dead. And when they had him naked, they began to cut something off that he had, and he jumped up and began fighting with the two fat women. He was swinging one of them around while the other was trying to stab him with her knife. And after a while, another woman rushed up and shoved her knife into him, and he died really dead. And it was funny to see the naked Wasichu fighting with the fat women. This is crazy stuff. Really, you don't get this in